Hey everyone, Chris Whitfield here for DMP Awnings. Today we're going to show you how to properly measure and install your new awning. Prior to submitting your order, you'll need to fill out the measurement template provided on the DMP Awning website. So to start the measuring process, we're going to begin at the back of the trailer. We need to find the center of the rearmost stud. So to do that, we'll use these magnets. Now on this particular trailer, we have a 4-inch stud in the rear, so we can mount the bracket, the 2-inch side bracket, anywhere on that stud. We'll use these magnets to find the edge of the stud, which will be right there. And the stud goes to here, and then we'll mark the center point. You'll see that on this particular trailer, we have a 1-inch trim piece at the back. So with the 4-inch stud, we have room to move the 2-inch bracket over to the right by 1 inch to avoid overlapping the white siding and the chrome trim. This is purely cosmetic, so if you have a 2-inch stud in the back, it's perfectly fine to overlap. The most important thing is to make sure that the bracket will be securely mounted to a stud. Now that we have our starting point at the rear of the trailer, we will find the location of our studs moving towards the front. Most trailers are 16 inches from the center of one stud to the next, and 96 inches apart is a good point to land each bracket. Measuring from one center point to the next, we want to verify that we do in fact have studs at 96-inch intervals. After you verify, make sure to record all of your measurements on the measurement template. Now that we have all of our measurements spread out 96 inches up to the front of the trailer, we have to find the unique measurement at the front. This one may not be 96 inches because of the bull nose of the trailer. As you can see here, there's no studs until right here, which is even with the start of the bull nose. The final measurement that we need to provide is at the rear of the trailer. What we need to do is take a measurement from the very top of the trailer to the ground, as well as a measurement from the bottom of the upper trim piece to the ground. The purpose of these measurements is to get the proper height of the awning and the proper A-frame spread measurement. Make sure that the trailer is as level to the ground as possible, as a tilted trailer will skew the measurements. Before submitting your form, take one final visual of the trailer to make sure the location of your brackets will not conflict with any exterior lights, speakers, doors, or accessories. After receiving your DMP awning, the first step is to mount the side brackets on the side of the trailer. Again, we want to make sure that we're in the center of the stud, and we want to make sure that the top bracket is flush against the bottom of the top trim piece. When mounting your side brackets, before drilling any holes, make sure that the mounts do not conflict with doors, exterior lights, and make sure that they are on the center of the stud. When you drill and tap, use the bracket as your guide. The stainless steel bolts are 5/16 coarse thread. Use a 1/4-inch drill bit and a 5/16-18 tap and Loctite. To find the location of the bottom bracket, use the provided A-frame measurement width. To start at the top, hang your tape measure off the top bracket and follow it down to your given measurement on the bottom bracket. After all of your side brackets are mounted, install the 3/8 stainless bolt and lock nut. After it's tightened, it should still be able to spin inside the bracket. If you over-tighten, your A-frame mounts will not fall into place in the bracket. The final piece that needs to be permanently installed on the side of the trailer is the upper awning skirt track. This can go on top of the upper trim or on top of the trailer if necessary. Use self-tapping screws to install the track on the length of the trailer. Now that we have all the brackets mounted to the side of the trailer, it's time to install the awning. So as you install the pieces of your A-frame to the side of the trailer, first you'll get your pole hooked to the bracket, and then you'll pull this wire on the bottom to set the bracket into the pin. Now that we have the upper A-frames installed, we'll pin the top to the bottom like this. Make sure that when you install the pin, the latch goes underneath the bar so that it doesn't catch your canopy. Now that all the A-frames are up, we'll attach the front crossmember. Make sure that this molded piece goes in its slot on the very end A-frame. The front crossmembers are labeled front, middle, and rear, so you know which end of the trailer they go on. As you install the pins for the crossmembers, remember to install the pins so the latch goes to the inside, which avoids unnecessary wear on the canopy. When you have the crossmembers installed, use the Velcro at the end of each A-frame to hold them in place. Now that we have the awning A-frame structure assembled, it's time to put the upper awning skirt in the track that we installed on the side of the trailer above our top mounting brackets. Once you have the awning skirt slid into the track at the top of the trailer, it's time to get out the main canopy. Locate the zipper side of the canopy and attach it to the skirt in the rail. Work your way from the rear of the trailer to the front until the entire canopy is attached by the zipper. Now that we have our canopy over our A-frame, we'll start attaching our straps. All right, everyone, that's the wrap-up of the measurement, install, and assembly of your new DMP awning. If you have any questions, go to www.dmpawnings.com.